Hey everyone, what we're going to do today for the Autodesk web app users, I'm going to show you how to get in, how to get some things set up, and this will make it easier on you to draw. So let's get started. When you first click on the login that I've provided, you're going to come to a page like this. You'll need to sign in. You've already created your account, and when you sign in, you'll click here. If you notice, mine's already here, but you will put your email address here. And then when you click next, it's going to ask for your password. So, and you can tell it to remember you, and after that, you won't have to do this. So if you'll hit next, like I said, mine's going to come in. There's my password. And you can put stay signed in or whatever, or you can click this here and then click sign in. So when we do that, we're going to get what's called the splashdown page or the home screen, whatever you want to call it. You notice I've already got several things in here. Okay. What you would do next is I've gave you a file that you need to download. It's called your template file. It's template inches. You're going to need to upload that into your program so you'll have it convenient. So wherever you've got that template parked at, you're going to click on upload. I've got mine. I'm going to go and get mine because I know where it's at. You'll go out and you'll look for it, and wherever your template is, you're going to pull it in. Well, I thought I knew where mine was at. Excuse me. I'll go to another folder. Here we go. Now then, we'll probably find it pretty easy. Yep, so you're going to go in and get your template inches, and you're going to say open, and it's going to load it. And that'll be the first thing. You'll have samples there, but you're going to load it, and there's going to be your template inches. You will use this to start every single drawing. That's one reason why I want to put it here on the AutoCAD web app so it's easy to find. You can also put it on your Google Drive as well, and I've asked you to do that. You need to add a storage provider so you can save to your Google Drive, because this is going to be the only way you're going to be able to save otherwise. So we need to do that. So if we'll come in and say add a storage provider, you can click on Google Drive and say add. It's going to say choose an account. You're going to choose an account. And you're going to say give access. Go ahead and say yes. It's accessing your drive now. It's going to take it just a minute to find everything on my Google Drive. And it's going to go through and it's literally going to get everything that's there, which is great. So now I can put something in here. This is where I can save to, okay? But anyway, you're going to be back here, like I said, and you're going to have your AutoCAD template. It's already put mine in alphabetical order, so I'm going to go down and get it from where we're at. So I'm going to click on it, and it's going to initialize. It's going to go through these little dots. And when it gets done spinning, what we'll do now is we'll look. This is your drawing window, the black area. Now this down here, this is your command area. It starts right here, goes all the way to here, and all the way down to here, and then back. So this is kind of grayed out. You'll notice it later on. If you've got a bigger computer screen, it's not as bad. The big thing is, remember, you're going to be carrying on a conversation with the computer down here. You need to pay attention to what is being said, okay? So what we want to do, we want to make a few quick changes in your object snap. Now, I've already got mine set up, but I'm going to make sure that yours looks like mine. You want to make sure that everything is checked down through here except geometric center. So if we'll do that, and now notice it's unchecked. We do want quadrant, we don't want tangent, but all these at the top, center, and quadrant, okay? So if you'll get all of those checked, that'll be great. Then we're going to come over to OTrack, which is tracking, and we want it cut on, so it should be blue. We want polar cut on, but now notice there is an arrow here beside of this. Yours will come in defaulted to 90 degrees, like this. I want you to click on 45. That'll make it a little easier to use. So now your computer is set up and ready to draw. This is important to do this. Now inside of our drawing, what we're going to have is we're going to have our line command, our circle command, our rectangle command, and then we've got a polyline, which will draw a multiple line. So our main one we want to worry about right now, though, is our line command and our circle command, okay? That's going to be the two biggies that we're going to use. And then we're also going to use these modify commands down here. So you need to know where they're at. This one's move. If you notice, if we hover over them, it tells you rotate, stretch, scale, mirror, offset. We use offset a lot. Fillet, join. We can take two lines that are in the same plane and join them. This is copy. This one's trim. We use it a lot too. We use extend a lot. And of course, here's erase. This is one we use a whole lot. Remember, to get rid of an entire object, we erase it. Okay? If you want to get rid of part of an object, you trim it. And you click on the parts you want to get rid of. This one's explode. We will use it later. Don't worry about it right now. And then this one is match properties. And again, we'll worry about this one later as well. Okay, so that's your commands. Let's go into draw real quick. I'll just show you some simple commands. I'm going to click on line. And notice line, specify first point. It's asking you where you want to start. You told it to draw a line. Now the computer's asking you a question. So we'll just click a spot on the screen. I'm left clicking. And then we just take off and start drawing. Anything you see in blue, like right now it says 1.76 and it's highlighted in blue, I can just start typing. I don't have to hit delete. Let's say I want my line 2 inches long. Notice it changes to 2. I'm going to hit enter. Now that line's 2 inches long. It's still saying line, specify next point. It's going to keep doing line until I hit confirm placement or escape. Okay, and if I right mouse click, it'll also give me the option to confirm. And you'll see me doing that. So let's make this line 1.5 inches long vertical. Okay, now I'm going to make another line 2 inches long back this direction. I'm making a box. I can type in 2 again and hit enter, or I can come down here and hover over this point. I'm not clicking at this point. I'm going to drag up till I get a horizontal green dashed line and a vertical green dashed line. At this point, I can left click and it will grab my point at exactly 2 inches. Now I can close my box by coming down. If I see an X or if I see a box, either one, the box means it's an endpoint. An X means it's an intersection. I want the box really, so I'm going to click there. Now I'm done. I've drawn my box. So how do I get out of it? Like I said, either escape or confirm placement. If you right mouse click, you've got the option to confirm. And it does the same thing. Notice now, clean command line. So if I want to draw a circle, all I have to do to draw a circle is it says circle. I've told it to do circle command by left clicking. Now it says specify my center point. Where do I want my circle? Well, if I want it dead center of this box, I could hover here and drag down, and then hover here and drag across, and it will triangulate the center point. I could just draw a line and put it in the middle of the line, whatever's easier, but you'll figure out methods to do this. So I'm going to click here, and now if you notice, it says specify radius. So if I just knew what half the circle size was, let's say it's 0.75 for the radius, I could type in 0.75 for the radius. But let's say it was 1.5 inches in diameter. Well, what I would do, because maybe I don't know what half of 1.5 is, I would come down here and click on diameter, and now I can put in 1.5 as a radius. Okay? As a diameter. And of course that fills up the box. So let's do a little smaller circle. Let's do the same thing. Hover here, find my midpoint. Boom, there it is. And now let's click on diameter and let's type in 1 and enter. There we go. So see, that's how you get a circle in, okay? So this is a fairly simple setup and everything. I'm going to have other videos that will walk you through basic steps creating objects and stuff, but I wanted to show you this first. Go ahead and get your setup done like I told you to. Bring that drawing in, your template. Make sure you're setting here. You've got an up box here. Make sure all of these are checked just like mine are. And then here, we want to make sure that we've got 45 checked, okay? Okay, so that's all we're going to do in this video. You'll find your next assignment on down the page. Have a great day.